Welcome to Moody Talk Sports. We are doing the men among the boys. We're going to start with quarterbacks today. So this is top 10 quarterbacks in the NFL heading into week 9. Let's start at number 10. Number 10 is Baker Mayfield. He's had a rough couple of weeks. The offense is not clicking. There's been injuries all over the place. Still had a solid game. I mean, really kind of mediocre against the Saints, but look, he's still doing well. Baker is still 6th when it comes to total yards. He's 13 touchdowns to 2 interceptions. I don't love the 64% completion percentage. That's also what knocks him down this list quite a bit, but overall still really solid play. Maybe not MVP talk anymore, but you know what? I'm glad to have him as my quarterback, and I'm glad he's still on this list. Number 9, we have Sam Darnold. You know, Sam has been performing just so well. Sam may be 10th in total yards, but he's 12-4. What I really like about him, though, is 68% completion percentage. He's averaging 250 a game, which is better than Baker Mayfield's 240 a game, so it just gives him the slight edge. Both quarterbacks doing really well. Maybe more of a game management style, not flashy, but it also helps when you have the number 1 wide receiver, Jackson Smith. So, yeah, I mean, it helps. But you know what? A lot of people didn't believe in him, and a lot of people thought when he left Minnesota he wasn't going to be worth a darn. Top 10 still. Number 8, Danny Dimes. Now, one of you mentioned to me that Danny Dimes is only as good as his offensive line. I agree with that. I understand that. Not everybody is going to elevate everyone around them, but sometimes it just comes down to how well do you do your job. It's not Danny's job to elevate the offensive line. They just need to block for him. That's their job. For Danny, his job is just to make the throws when he needs to and score points. And right now he's doing a lot of that. So no, I don't think he's a superstar. I don't think he's super flashy. But right now he's 4th in total yards. He averages 257 a game, 13 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, 71% completion percentage. Those are excellent numbers. Regardless of how good the offensive line is or how anything is, he's a fantastic quarterback and he deserves that top 10 spot. Number 7, we have Jared Goff. Now, Jared actually does fall some spots on this list, and it is kind of strange because when it comes to Jared Goff, he's just not putting up the light show anymore. He used to put up these crazy numbers. He used to be top 3 in yards. Now, all of a sudden, Jared Goff, I kid you not, is 13th in total yards. Now, granted, he has had the bye, but he's only averaging 233 a game, which is pretty low. The reason Jared gets on this list is the 15 touchdowns to 3 interceptions, 75% completion percentage. So again, like I said in another video, there's a lot of game management going on here, but when you have elite players on your team, it just kind of accents it and makes it even more special when you do that. If you take a quarterback that's capable of carrying the team, but you just ask him to do the bare minimum, he's going to do the bare minimum at a very high quality. Next up, we have Jordan Love, and I think it's time to give Jordan Love some respect. The Packers are doing very, very well. When it comes to yards, Jordan Love is 9th. 71% completion percentage, 256 a game, 13 tutties, 2 interceptions. Those are good numbers. Those are really, really, really good numbers. They're solid. I think he is still game managing, but at a very high level. I mean, at a very high level. Don't turn the ball over. Don't be Superman. This team is well coached enough and has enough players on their squad that they don't need it. They're good. Number 5, we have Dak Prescott. Now, listen, Dak Prescott has been number 1 on this list since the beginning of it 4 or 5 weeks ago. I said someone would have to knock him out of his spot, and at this point, they kind of have. Dak is 3rd in yards. He has a 70% completion percentage, 16 touchdowns, 5 interceptions now, so he does have a few interceptions. The team isn't playing as well as they were. I think that what Prescott has done this year is nothing short of just absolutely fantastic. It really is. But with that being said, he doesn't deserve the number 1 spot. He does deserve to be in the top 5, I think. But number 1's a little out of reach at this point, at least for now. Number 4, we have Justin Herbert. Number 1 in yards, 68% completion percentage, 16 touchdowns. I know he's got 7 interceptions. I get that. That's the only reason he's not higher on this list is because of those interceptions. He's getting sacked like crazy. He is the heart and soul of that team. He is just out there gunslinging it every single game, and he's doing it at a high rate, and you got to give him credit. Yeah, I mean, he's if it wasn't for him, that team would be bottom tier. Number 3, we have Drake May. I'm just so surprised with what Drake May has done. He is 5th in total yards in the air, 253 a game, 15 tutties, 3 interceptions. It's just he's a beast. He's a future superstar. I really believe that. Right now, he's just playing at such a high level. That team is playing at such a high level. Top 3. Man, Patriots, you don't deserve that. After 20-something years of Brady, you don't deserve another quarterback like that. But good for you. Good for you. I'm happy for you. Number 2, we have Patrick Mahomes. Patrick continues to play extremely well, and he's averaged like 280 yards per game in his last 3 games. He's averaging a 75% completion percentage in his last 3 games. His completion percentage went from like 61 to now it is 67 in just like 3 games. He's gotten it up so much. 17 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, averaging 262 a game total for the year. He's second in total yards. Yeah, he's number 2. Number 1, Matthew Stafford. Matthew Stafford, here's the thing. He had the bye, so he's only 7th in total yards. But if we look at yards per game, he's 2nd. If we look at touchdowns, he's tied for 1st, but he only has 2 interceptions opposed to Patrick Mahomes' 4. So he does a little bit better there. And then when it comes to completion percentage, he's just a lick behind, 66.1, still really good and solid. Matthew has been able to show that he can do it without Puka, with Puka. Number 1 right now. He's definitely deserving of that. That is the men among the boys. That is the top 10 quarterbacks going in to week 9 for the NFL. Please like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate you being here. We also do running backs. We also do wide receivers. We do 10 NFL teams, 10 college teams. We also do some other stuff. I'm in the early stages of this channel right now, so there's going to be more and more content coming. So I appreciate everyone who likes and comments and subscribes. I'll see you soon.